What's good, y'all? Off the Menu Podcast, episode 96. I'm here with my brother and my co-host, Moose.
Yeah.
And we have two very special guests with us today. I have David Davenchy, STW Lou, co-founders and founders of STW Camp, musicians, artists, producers, you name it. Big stepper, go-getter, going crazy. Well,
We got it.
Are you
We
sure?
got it.
Oh, there we go.
did.
Oh my
I
God.
pressed the wrong button.
This, okay. Anyway.
Oh my God.
Bro, it wasn't my fault, G. It wasn't my
We gotta put in an edit.
No,
Okay,
it's cool.
baby?
Yeah, it's cool.
We
It's
good.
cool.
We
It's
good,
cool.
baby.
It's cool. Yeah. It was a little hiccup. Anyways.
Sorry, Tay.
Sorry
Pete.
for our guests.
Play the fuck up.
I didn't know the button turned everything
This
off.
guy, dude.
This is harder than it looks, people. Okay, damn.
Oh my God. Anyways, thank you for joining us, Lou, David Davenchy. I know him personally as Benji, so if you hear me say that name, you know we're referring to David Davenchy. But thank you for making time and showing up for us, man. We're glad to have you both.
Thank you for having us.
Of course.
Thank you for coming, guys. We're
Yeah.
excited.
I want to say
No Diddy.
we're getting right into it. Let's go. Yeah.
I'm not going to let that slide.
It's a little too early to be that excited. Like, who knows, man? Who knows?
Well,
started.
for the viewers, thank you guys for staying with us. Episode 96. We're just getting closer to episode 100.
And special shout out, we just reached 500 subscribers.
That too. So thank you
on
guys.
the YouTube. So thank you guys.
And
so
then
much.
recently we hit 1,000 followers on Instagram as well. That was like a couple weeks ago. but-
Yeah, we didn't
Yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So thank you
Congrats
guys.
on that.
Yeah.
So,
Congrats on that.
but before we get started, we love to do this. We'll start with David Davenchy first. We'll start with you after Lou. But
Yeah.
who are you guys and what do you do?
My name is David Davenchy. I am a music producer and then an artist and singer and songwriter. Really, I've been doing music probably just my whole life, but really didn't get serious about it until I was like 20, 21. Thank you. But yeah, I've just been doing that. And finally, after 4.5 years of working hard, finally dropped my first project last November and
Yep.
nice.
ran with
That's
it.
crazy.
It was a quick 6 and
Yeah.
just been doing that ever since and just trying to push that. And
That's the one with you on the cover, right?
yeah.
In the booth?
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I had to make sure. Yeah. I can't remember what it's called. I'm sorry, Benji.
It's just Soul Sessions
So, there we
Volume
go.
1.
There we go. Yeah.
But yeah, that was my first project and just been doing music ever since.
Because it's been singles, huh? You've been
Yep.
dropping singles.
Just singles.
Yeah.
Just singles
Uh-huh.
every year.
Yeah. And Lou, yeah. What about yourself, brother?
Well, I mean, first and foremost, man, I'm a fan of music, you know.
Of course.
So I just like to think of myself as like a student of the game, but
Right.
I'm an artist. I'm
Yeah.
a rapper.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Okay, yeah. And how long you been making music for, Lou?
Man, I've been into music since like high school, but
Yeah.
I only started doing it seriously like 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, I was gonna say I've
Okay.
known as long as I've known you guys,
Yeah.
you guys have been making music,
Yeah,
you know? Since high school, basically, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, since like at the end of high school, essentially, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
And was that just for fun, like starting off?
yeah. I
Yeah,
mean,
honestly.
it was a hobby. It started off with a talent show for me.
There you go.
Oh, for real?
You did the talent show?
Yeah,
And you made a song for the talent show?
yeah, I did.
Oh shit, no way.
I had like 3 friends, but 2 of them ghosted.
Oh, they did because they're too
Oh.
scared, huh?
Yeah, that's-
Damn. Was it one of those like in front of the entire school?
yeah,
kind of deal?
the whole
Oh,
school, and like we had been hyping it up. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
everyone was waiting on us, and yeah, my friends,
So you went up solo.
Kofi. Nah, I went up with my other friend, but then when we
Good.
got up, he did the Eminem.
Oh, he did Eminem.
He forgot his words. He was scared.
At least it was in high school. Though.
That's funny, bro. At least you guys had the balls to do that, though.
Yeah, it was
Well,
crazy, man.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would daydream about that because
you what?
I couldn't make music or sing or anything, but I would love.
Okay, you can
To listen
sing.
to
We know.
I'm like karaoke good sing, you know? Okay,
So
guys.
you could do
Okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah.
right. If you can do that, you can
Yeah.
do it.
So
For sure.
I never just recorded myself, like
Yeah.
singing wise, you know what I mean? If I
Why
had like
not?
reverb or like echo, like something crazy, like auto tune,
That'd be fire. Yeah.
I would be much more comfortable, but I'm like, I'm not going in Mariah Carey style.
But half the time
Yeah.
that's done. That stuff is done in the process, like of
Yeah.
recording.
True.
Like, that's done in the engineering.
Have
you
you
guys got to
heard-
be careful, making me confident.
Have you heard Cardi?
Yeah, of course.
Well, like, have you heard like his ad libs? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, like when he's recording, it sounds crazy. So like,
That's
imagine
true.
they make him
Like
sound
Heat
amazing.
too. Yeah, that's what they be going crazy. That's what they does. Not Cardi not do that? Yeah, I was gone. I was gone.
That's crazy.
You never
Yeah.
know, guys. I get you guys gas me up on the pod, so like
Well,
maybe
I think you have I believe you have a better voice than I do, and I don't think I can sing, but I can hold the note.
I guess it's like the voice of the music, like what
What sound are you going for? Yeah.
Sound,
Okay.
right?
Yeah,
Like
that's
yeah. So like
So
when
trying
I
to find that essentially.
Yeah.
I've never done that. Like ever writing a song?
Same.
Hell no.
I wrote songs,
I know. I'm fucking waiting for you.
but I've never got in the booth or got with anybody
trying to be a
like,
ghost
All
writer?
right, let's do it.
You trying to be a ghostwriter, P? What's going on?
What are you doing on Saturday? Let's do
You
it.
trying to be a ghostwriter, P? What's going on?
I have some shit, man. I actually have a list of shit I've
all right,
made,
P.
but I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, I have
I
a
didn't
list
know
of
that.
I have a list of songs I've made that are just in my notes.
I
Say
know
the
you
N-word
got a
in your
hat
songs,
on,
my
but no
God.
cap. Let's
Yeah.
go Saturday.
Please.
Don't
Like-
get cold feet now, P.
Like you owe it to yourself. When we started the pod, you told us that you want to do music.
I do, yeah,
And you still do.
yeah.
So why?
4 to
Are you-
10 studio session.
4 to 10.
Yeah.
I have a shift 4 to 10.
Cap.
Dude, Saturn's in retrograde. Now's the time. Bro.
You can't call out on a
yeah,
Saturday?
Shit.
You don't have enough time
No,
to
I mean,
start up?
hello.
Just you make the music after you get off. Some of the best designs I've ever done was after 11 o'clock.
but they're not in the studio at 11 o'clock.
You can be in the studio at 11 o'clock.
You can be. You
Hey,
technically
that's-
have 4 mics right now.
Yeah,
Ready
honestly.
To go.
I
Far
like
out.
writing at like 2 a.m.
I know. That's when I would write
Yeah.
too. No bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm bored. I'm on my phone. I'm like, yeah,
And you stay
Quiet.
up late anyway.
I do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I do.
We're waiting for it, P.
I
I've been telling you this whole time.
I
He could be a ghostwriter and doesn't even know it.
just like Lou, man. I did the talent show not in high school, but I did it in junior high,
Yeah.
and it was 4 other guys. We sang one song. She was mine.
Oh,
Raphael.
AJ Raphael.
Yeah,
I love that era.
yeah, yeah. So like, and I even posted covers before on Facebook when I was younger. I'm not gonna lie to you.
So are you a singer?
I mean.
He said,
You dabble?
I got the sauce, man. I got the sauce.
That's crazy. P.
Like I said, I don't think I got pipes. Don't get me wrong. Like,
You don't really need to. You just
You
like
don't
do
need
the
to,
vibe.
right?
Bro,
We
actually,
got auto tune and all that in the. We can take care of that. That ain't
if you
no
could
problem.
mix that sound, ooh.
to go on that point, because P had picked me up from my apartment because I got locked out. And then he played Glock by Don Tolliver.
Yeah.
And he doesn't have pipes. But that song goes so hard. You
Yeah,
got me on
Don
that
Tolliver?
song. I've been listening
Oh, you've been
all
listening?
week
Yeah, that
because
song's
of your
hard.
ass. So I was like,
Yeah.
you can
It's
totally
crazy.
do that. You can totally do that.
Yeah, no, I see myself. Hold on, the lane that I see myself in is like a Frank Ocean, Dominic Fike kind of
Yes.
sound, where I'm not like singing fucking like crazy, but like I want to find like a melody that works for my voice. I think like I said, I think I could find that, but it's just I've never been in that scenario where to.
Well, none of us know because we don't know. We
Yeah.
haven't heard it.
Yeah,
So
well, fair enough.
I'm gonna fucking wait for that.
But enough of us.
Actually, Benji, I was gonna ask you a question. With the process, you said it took like 4 years for your first project. Was this kind of the end goal for that project and just kind of letting it breathe for that whole time, or how was that process
No.
like?
So I just kept dropping singles, and like honestly, like people kept asking me like, when will you actually drop a full-fledged project? And I never, because I moved around, like from Florida to Mississippi back to
Yeah.
here. I moved around a lot with just my job, so it was at the time like I was just dropping when I could.
Yeah.
And when I finally got to somewhere consistent, where I was like, okay, I know I can drop a
Yeah,
single.
yeah.
I know I can drop a tape. I know I have good engineers that I'm surrounded by. Like I know I can really full-fledged do this. I
Yeah.
just went ahead and did it.
Yeah.
So it was just one of those things where I just dropped when I don't want to say when the time was right, but just when the time was convenient. Like, oh,
Would
I-
made
yeah,
sense for you.
makes
Yeah, yeah.
sense. Like, yeah. And then when I got to a stable place, like where I was like, okay, I found 2 solid engineers, and I know I can go to either one of them or just go and just make a whole tape with them. I know it's gonna sound good, and I know I can just knock it all out. So I just did it like that, and then from that point on, when I dropped the first song from that project, from Soul Sessions, I just started building over the next 6 months after that, just building from the summer literally till October 16th. Like from that summer,
nice.
And then boom, dropped it in November.
just dropped it in November.
Okay. Yeah.
Sick.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, Lou, you had 2 albums dropped this year.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
That man's
I thought I saw that
Yeah.
wrong on Spotify. I was
No.
like, 2?
Yeah, you
No,
had 2
like,
albums.
nah,
yes.
busy.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say, bro.
Yeah, I like to stay busy.
That's good.
Yeah.
Like I said, we were talking before we even got on the pod. Like, be consistent with what you do, man. 'Cause then-
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah. So for me, my thing is
Yeah.
consistency. I like to, I don't know, I like to pop out multiple times a month.
Yeah.
Just remind people that I'm out.
Yeah.
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 Is that with like performances, or you like dropping music like actual?
Dropping music, performing when I can.
Yeah.
Sick.
I've seen both these guys perform.
Yeah. Yeah.
Actually.
You
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah. They're solid.
He's
they're
OG.
good.
Yeah.
They're good. Yeah.
Actually, one thing I was wondering too, with the 2 projects now, like how long did that process take for both of them?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, from just a perspective, from an outside perspective,
Uh-huh.
I feel like he was knocking songs down like no
yeah.
Diddy, like he was in the booth.
No Diddy.
He was in the booth
Diddy.
knocking that shit. Like he was knocking them down, like for real. Like he just had songs going,
Yeah.
and every song that he was doing was a hit. Like
What if your mom's
Yeah.
watching?
love you, ma.
Hey, worry about his dad. His dad's
No,
a
she's
pastor.
like,
Love your pop.
he
that's
said no
crazy.
Diddy. That was good. That was
Yeah.
correct.
Yeah, we gotta make sure. We gotta save
Oh
him.
my god. Okay.
Not
Well,
me.
the most recent project is one you dropped in June.
Yeah.
Right.
Boys don't cry.
Boys Don't Cry.
Boys don't cry.
Yeah.
And we were talking about earlier because we like to change the vinyl. He wanted a Bryson Tiller up there.
Yeah.
We will get a Bryson Tiller
Yeah,
vinyl at
eventually,
this
yeah.
point.
Well, you know what's crazy? You were saying you want to be like in the Frank Ocean.
Yeah. See, like,
Boys Don't Cry. That's like a Frank Ocean thing. The whole project is
Really?
inspired by Frank. Yeah.
oh, really?
Oh.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
I got, like I said, you to me, and once again, I don't like making this comparison, whatever it is, but like, obviously, I get a lot of Bryson Tiller from you,
Yeah.
from your music, you know,
Yeah.
because you like to have like the singing and then you'll start.
Big inspiration. I mean, I got him
Yeah.
tatted, bro.
Oh, you got bro tatted.
Oh, no
He
way.
got, he got
Yeah.
Trap Soul tatted.
I heard
Really?
Trap Soul
Trap
in
Soul.
2015.
Oh.
I was in college, and I was on the way to visit a girl, bro. I heard Trap
Hence
Soul.
one of the other projects that I was
And yeah, she dubbed me that night, and like I heard Trap Soul, and it was crazy.
It was like exactly what you needed in that
Yeah.
time. You know what's crazy? He still is like
Yeah.
he's still repping Trap Soul real hard.
Yeah, well, that's
Like-
one of his best
Yeah,
projects
I
ever.
know.
Yeah.
He can't stem away from
That shit's goaded.
It's I mean, I still listen to it. And
shit's
it's like
goated.
so
No.
it feels old, but it's not.
Yeah,
Wait, that's what's after Trap Soul. What was it?
True to Self.
True to
That's
Self.
that's
True to
my
Self.
favorite album
Yeah.
of all time. By
That
him,
one has
for
like
sure.
Self-Righteous or whatever,
Bro,
right? Yeah.
all-
yeah, the deluxe. Yeah,
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
sir.
Yeah.
Actually, an interview that I heard with him, something that I took away because he like is in his 30s now, and he
Yeah,
came out of Trap Soul when he was in his 20s. He said something that I resonated with. He's like, the biggest regret he had in his 20s was having imposter syndrome like crazy, and
I know what you're talking about.
which is
Yeah.
nuts to me.
Explaining
Imposter syndrome
for
is
some
like
people.
you don't feel like you deserve to be in the place that you're in, and it doesn't feel
real.
real. Yeah. Like you feel like, oh, I'm not doing as good as I am.
Yeah.
I should be doing better. And you're not really in the graces of your own like
Peers?
accomplishments.
Yeah.
And peers.
Yeah.
So and he came out with one of the hottest albums like within that time frame.
Yeah.
So it was pretty nuts to hear, especially for me too. Like we talk about it all the time on this pod.
Yeah.
We've been doing it every week for over a year now.
Yeah.
And like sometimes we have to remind ourselves kind of the fruits of our labor. Like we're like, oh shoot, we kind of like we started out as just talking shit and conspiracies, and now we get to we've met all these amazing people.
Yeah.
And I have to remind myself too, especially like we just talked about reaching 500,
Yeah.
1,000, and I'm like, I have to remind myself these are accomplishments, right?
Yeah,
like in the world of
course.
numbers that we're in now,
Yeah.
it could be like, damn, man, I need to be getting up there. I need to go fucking viral. I need to blow up. We need to
Yeah.
be doing something. But at the end
Yeah.
of the day, we are doing something positive.
Yeah. 100%.
I mean, you guys are 96 in, so
Yeah.
somebody's paying attention to.
Ooh,
Man.
that number's crazy. Have we ever done 96 of anything, B?
I haven't had sex 96 times. So.
Crazy.
For some reason I knew you were gonna
Crazy.
say that.
That's horny P at it again.
Horny.
Anybody knows this?
Run for your
He is a horny guy. I just want the cameras to know this. This man is horny man P. If you ever hear me say that, just know this.
How
He's
am I
horny P.
horny if I just said I haven't had sex 96 times? I've been in 2 relationships.
Yeah.
Bro.
P, what's the first thing you thought about when he said name something that you've done 96 times?
I was thinking about like skews.
If Benji calls you freaky,
You're freaky.
Freaky,
Yeah. 6'9".
God.
6'9". For sure you. Yes, horny P.
Benji has a song called Poles.
I know.
That's about a stripper.
No,
Why?
he does have a song
No.
called. Hey, the low ball. You know what that reminds me of? That song reminds me of some Chris Brown shit that you played in the club. I'm not gonna hold you. It does.
It's crazy.
It does.
I love that song.
He
But,
said,
Wait, which song?
but you see Benji, you're like, you made that?
yeah.
Cornball me. Yeah, for sure. Like,
you're
I don't know.
not.
This-
I'm not saying you're cornball for that.
Nah, sometimes,
You're just doing things that inspires you.
Yeah.
Sometimes he'll send me the unreleased,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it'll be like some crazy name. Like one time he sent me a song called Sex Playlist. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like he's Omarion?
Yeah. Oh yeah. when that dropped, that's gonna be different.
Ooh.
Damn, you a
gonna be
bad
different.
bitch, bro. What the fuck? Damn.
Why not a bitch? Whoa, that's crazy.
Whoa.
It was amazing.
No, that's crazy.
It makes me think about it because I was telling my lady, like, we're listening to Division in the car, and then I was
Yeah.
telling her the backstory of, I forgot what song it was now, but it's like he's talking about a stripper in a song,
yeah.
and he's like, do it well is the song, and then
Real.
I was explaining to her, and she's like, that's gross. I'm like, no, it's like a tribute
It's
to
like magical.
It's like all the R&B songs that people will make love to.
Yeah.
They're just doing it for the new people. And she's like, that's nasty.
He said that's wicked.
Wait, I have a crazy question.
Yeah.
Do you guys listen to R&B in the car by yourself?
Yeah.
Oh, all the time.
Okay, my friend said that's crazy.
Really?
Yeah, he said
Why?
he would never do that. He
Why?
said that's freaky.
What do you mean?
I don't feel like that is.
Wait,
If you're by yourself, it's not like you go.
I can't sing fucking Bobby Brown. I can't sing New Edition. I can't
Exactly,
sing
that's
Michael
what I'm
Jackson.
saying.
See,
I love
that's
Bobby
more
Brown.
pop though. That's like.
But it's okay. I can't
that's
sing. I
early-
can't
that's
sing
early
Usher in
R&B.
the car.
No.
That's crazy to me. Yeah, he wilding on that one.
But R&B is pretty
I can't sing.
broad.
Yeah.
Because like there's like Whitney Houston, there's
Yeah,
Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey, yeah.
But then you have like, what is the creep or the like not creepy. No Diddy. No Diddy.
Oh.
Like Silk, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Freak me, baby. You know? Like there's that shit. I listen
Jodeci.
to it all.
Casey and
yeah.
JoJo.
Yeah, man. Like
Boys to Men. There's
I'm
so
begging.
many.
Okay,
Yeah.
out of those groups right there, who was the freakiest? Like, who do you think was the freakiest? I feel like it was Jodeci.
Jodeci or Casey and
Jodeci
JoJo.
for-
Okay.
anybody
Boys
that-
to Men were not freaky. Boys to Men were like
Boyz II
they were
Men,
like, you know, they were like,
they-
I love you, baby.
Yeah, they
but
talked
be
about
with you
getting their
forever,
hearts
you know?
broken.
Yeah.
They make
Casey and Jodeci
innuendos.
about fucking. That's what they were doing.
Anybody that's wearing a shirt
Or
no
112.
shirt, no yeah, 112,
112. They
no
were
shirt
freaky.
and the vest and just having the six pack hanging
Yeah,
out.
that's crazy. Hey,
I wanna do that one day.
Benji said he wants a zip up jersey.
Yeah,
You know who has one? R. Kelly.
Hey,
Hey, man.
damn, I like
Shout out R.
man.
Kelly.
Damn,
Shout out
I
R.
like
Kelly.
this guy, bro.
Shout out R. Kelly.
That's coming.
Even though you're locked up, I don't agree with what you did, but shout out R. Kelly.
Lou is so good.
Zip up. I promise you, zip up jersey on the way. I'm gonna have that.
That's great.
I'm gonna find
Hey,
it.
man, do it.
I'ma have it.
He gonna end up going to on a show out of the States and go, baby, do you want to come to America?
That's crazy.
Get your visa.
I still
That's
get shit for
crazy.
listening to R. Kelly, man. I mean,
He's
I
one of the
listen-
greatest. Okay, this is the thing. We
I
got to
won't
say
judge
this.
you.
He's one of the greatest songwriters, like
Yeah.
ever in R&B. So like
Yeah.
when people are like, "Oh, I can't listen to R. Kelly," okay, then you can't listen to Ty Dolla $ign. You can't listen to
Yes.
Kehlani. You can't listen
Okay.
to. There's people he song wrote
Wait.
for. Kelly Rowland,
writing for
Beyonce.
them. Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
like right. So I'm like, if you're going to say you can't listen to R. Kelly, then you got to listen to every generation after him because at some point in time he was writing
wrote a
for
song
that
for
generation.
we got to
for that.
snip that one because that is a hot point.
It's just being real. Like he wrote for Chris Brown. He wrote for
did
wrote
write
for
for
everybody
Chris
I
after
do
that.
not
So
endorse that take.
I don't. I'm just saying, bro. Like everybody gonna be mad. Like, yes, should he be locked up for touching kids? Absolutely,
Of course.
It's not allegedly, P. We're not gonna do that. It's the truth.
Okay, look. This is
No blasphemy.
is wrong what R. Kelly did. Okay,
It is.
but you gotta get those parents from those kids as
absolutely.
well because they were
Yes.
saying, "Hey, go sleep with R. Kelly.
Yes,
We're gonna get
yes.
a bag.
Yeah, for
We're
sure.
gonna get
I
a bag
agree.
from R. Kelly."
Parents should do. Parents
That's
should
all
be
I'm
too.
saying.
The student, the
all I'm
teachers,
saying.
the principals that knew about it at the high schools he was going to and popping up out.
Okay,
absolutely,
but
they got to go too.
You
was
have to
popping
be
up
able
at
to
high school?
prove that that was the intent.
Yeah,
I don't think that was the intent, bro.
They
For
said
their
he was
parents?
going there
They
all
were-
the
they were
time to pick
sending-
up kids.
They were
I don't want to
sending
hear the
them to
intent.
R. Kelly so that R. Kelly can make them a star. R. Kelly is
In the
one who
classroom?
interprets that the way he wants to.
But he brings
A
up
porn
a good
star?
he brings up a good point.
OnlyFans wasn't wasn't.
It wasn't a thing yet. But he brings up a
These
good point. But
days.
it's up to the parents. They got to supervise while they're in there.
It's like you gotta be there. She's underage. Why are you letting her just stay with R. Kelly?
These
I
parents
don't
knew
know.
these parents knew that because they were getting
and that's what
they should go to jail too. Agreed.
Okay, so if P Diddy said, "Hey Benji, come over. I want to make you a star."
I'm not.
Well,
no,
he's a
no,
full grown man.
No. Even young me, no.
He did that to
So,
Justin
because
Bieber.
I feel like a lot of people knew, because they even talk about P Diddy now. Like all the stories are coming out about him. Like, oh, I knew this, I knew that, I knew all this. So you guys knew it during the time. So you had to see some people coming in and out of there.
A lot of grimy shit that's happening.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so
I mean, like a good example is like Usher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was 15 when he was like in the system, in the industry.
Wrestling for
And it was
cornflakes.
cornflakes is crazy. That's wow. Usher, I have nothing to do with that joke. That's out my hands.
You know, I did ask before this part. I was like, how crazy are these guys? I did not expect this.
Oh, what?
No, I like this.
Lewis crazy.
He's a silent killer.
Lewis,
man.
this is a
Hey,
silent
man.
jabber.
I'm an instigator.
This is crazy.
He reminded me of like Franklin, the turtle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's crazy.
like super,
That's nuts.
super chill, super mellow guy.
Yeah,
but
but I said
he different.
The turtle.
I'll take
No
that.
disrespect, though.
I
Silent
fuck with
killer.
Franklin.
Franklin the turtle is nasty.
I
Rick.
fuck-
I feel like that's just mad.
I fucks with him. That was no disrespect.
Hey, none taken.
Oh my god, that's sick.
Oh my God,
we got a little off topic.
Yeah, we
Little
were.
off
Hey,
topic.
this is fun. You know. We'll circle back. So you guys started music relatively the same time, right? You'd say
Yeah,
about the same
about
time.
5 years ago, 4 years ago. Seriously, right?
Yeah.
When did you guys start making music together? Same time?
It probably had to be when we moved in together, because we were roommates when I first
I know.
moved back here.
You
Yeah,
moved back here, yeah.
we were
And then-
roommates, and it was probably like maybe 6-7 months into our lease, like right before our lease ended.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
maybe a little bit less, but yeah, it was probably like middle of our lease at that time.
What was that?
Yeah.
2 years ago?
Yeah,
Yeah, that was 2 years ago. So
Yeah.
like that's when we decided to take it seriously.
Yeah.
Me and Benji just have always been into music and had so many
course.
ideas. And when we linked up, it was just like a natural connection.
Yeah.
Was there a reason for that turn of mind? Because you guys were living together for a couple months. You guys both into music.
Yeah.
Was there something that kind of switched the flip for you guys to kind of do it together, kind of serious?
Like you hear a beat or you hear a song, like hold on, I can.
Yeah.
yeah. It was just like we heard, like he'd send me beats or I'd send him beats.
Yeah, yeah.
Most times it'd be him,
Yeah.
and I mean I just always made them like in
Right,
my
right.
room. So it
Yeah.
was just like he would send me some and just be like, "What do you think? Do you think you can get on this?" And like try it, and then like I would just write to it or just try to figure something out.
Yeah.
And then just start writing to it, and then just from there, and that's kind of just where it went, honestly.
Yeah.
Okay. Kind of like organically.
Yeah. So it wasn't ever like forced. We were both doing it our own way,
And then
it
it's
just kind of clicked one day, and just like
Yeah, but it didn't really like get serious until we made camp.
yeah,
Till you made the camp.
for
Yeah,
sure.
till you camp. Yeah.
Yeah, that's when we like went to the studio with intentions of making a song.
Together. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you guys have a handful of songs together now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
actually a lot, to be
Yeah.
honest. Yeah.
A catalog's worth, honestly.
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
And what does the name symbolize?
STW.
Yeah. What is that?
STW camp.
Yeah.
Save the world.
Really?
Yes.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
Yeah.
that.
Some.
And what do you-
we love comic books, so
Ah, okay. My people.
So
my
what's
people.
obviously is easy to understand save the world is, but like what is your guys' meaning behind that in that sense? Like with your music or like,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah, like cleansing.
just-
I mean, personally,
Like-
I'm not gonna hate on nobody, not gonna say no names, but there's a lot of trash out there, you know, a lot
Yeah,
of
of
bad
course.
music,
Yeah.
a lot of people who are getting a platform just because they're controversial or
Yeah.
It's very common.
people
Yeah.
like how they look. So
Yeah.
for us, our thing is we make good music,
Yeah.
or so we think. I mean, that's subjective.
It's like saving
Yeah.
the world.
Maybe it's
Saving the
trash.
world, saving the world's
musical-
ears.
Yeah.
Like in a sense. Like,
okay.
yeah,
Okay.
Just
Yeah.
like you were saying. Okay.
You know.
Is that kind of like your same?
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
like that's
same.
it. Like you just want to good music lasts, like catalog lasts.
Yeah.
I think whether you're a songwriter, producer, or a singer or rapper,
Right.
good music lasts. Like you can tell when somebody makes a timeless project. Like you can tell when
Yeah.
they put time into it. Like,
Of course. Yeah.
to make it timeless. So that's what
Yeah.
like our whole thing is like cleansing the world from just like people just dropping
Mediocrity,
recklessly or
yeah.
mediocrity. You know,
Yeah.
like there's over 100,000 songs dropped on every platform
Man.
today.
So,
So it's
yeah.
like of that, what is really substantial, what is really
Yeah.
sustaining, what is really
Yeah.
like timeless.
Yeah.
You know, there's so much catalog.
Yeah. I was going to say we had a conversation with an artist yesterday. His name is Peach. And Key, we kind of said music right now is kind of watered down. You guys feel that way?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's too easy to drop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think people aren't like, I think Yachty said this as well. Yachty, he said like, you guys are just,
Ironic.
it's not even ironic, but I think he was saying like, you guys are just dropping shit to drop it. Like you guys aren't even like taking the time to make something different or unique or sound like good. It just,
Yeah.
you're trying to sound like everything that sounds good.
They're
like,
mimicking
good, I guess.
what they hear on the radio
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah,
or
yeah.
what's on TikTok.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that's funny.
it's kind of hard to navigate now because everything's so accessible, right?
Yeah.
Like anybody can any art form now you can do at the comfort of your own home.
Yeah.
Which is like
Yeah.
it's just so easy. And I think I relate to anybody kind of starting out because you go through the growing pains. You kind of try to relate to things that you are familiar with and try to recreate it until you find that thing that really finds your niche. Because
Yeah.
speaking of Yachty too, his stuff was different coming on, but
yeah.
it was not too serious, and he knew that too.
No, he
like,
even
it
said
was
that.
fun.
It
Yeah.
took a while for him
Yeah.
to get
Yeah.
Yeah.
where
But
he's at
now his music is like, for lack of a better
different.
word, grand. It's like
Yeah.
really, really good. It's very
Well-
different. So it took a while even for him to kind of find that different tune, right?
Might take time. Is Yachty's music different, or is 2024 more accepting of
That
new
sound?
art forms?
Ooh.
So I wouldn't say, how do I say this? I would say, and I'm going to say this because I can't, I'm not black, okay?
Yeah.
But it's not, he's a rapper that's not done that. Like nobody's done that as a rapper before, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
In a sense. Like A$AP Rocky's done stuff like that.
Experimental.
Yeah, experimental, like, the songs
I
like
would
that.
even say indie almost.
But like, yeah.
He's
but,
gone all the way with it.
yeah, he went, he's made multiple songs. He made a whole album.
Well, I would say
Are you talking about testing?
Triple
Was
X.
that or the
Triple
one?
X was
Yeah.
like gonna bridge that gap, and maybe like Juice World a little
Yeah,
bit.
Triple X, yeah, Juice
Okay.
WRLD.
But they're
yeah.
gone. Rest in peace.
Yeah,
And so, yeah, you're right. I think Yachty is kind of filling that space.
yeah.
They were filling.
Yeah, in a sense. He's he didn't have the same sound as them. I think
Yeah. It's
what he introduced was like it's like an alternative sound. And then he has a very unique voice on top of that. That's the thing. Like his voice, like the ad-libs he does and the sound effects he does with his voice is like are crazy to me. Like how Playboy Carti made the baby voice popular. Like that's what he did. But like Young Thug was doing that somewhat.
Yeah.
But Playboy Carti just
earlier in
yeah.
his career.
Yeah.
Like a
earlier.
lot of people were doing stuff like that, but somebody just made it more popular. Like not to discredit anybody prior to Yachty that did that was doing music like that, because there probably was, but they just didn't get the recognition because Yachty was able to take storm and had the
Yeah.
popularity already,
Right.
And I think back to that whole point of like 2024 is probably more accepting.
Exactly, yeah.
And yeah, I think Yachty's crazy, man. Like,
Yeah.
he's super talented.
I love his music, bro. I really do. The evolution that he had, because like we said earlier, he was having fun.
Yeah.
Cold like Minnesota, cold like Minnesota.
I didn't like
come
him.
on,
I didn't
bro.
like him in his earlier stage.
Yeah, and a lot of people
didn't
did.
I did not. I'll
A
be
lot-
honest. And it wasn't until like later he got like I was like, okay,
A lot of people didn't, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just catchy, fun shit. I was in high school, bro. Like this is just fucking a vibe.
Yeah,
you know?
I didn't take it very seriously. Like Tay was playing it over at his place, like just all the time. We were just kind of having fun.
Yeah.
But and plus, I just remember the Joe Budden interview that he had.
it was just
Like where he's like, I'm just making music, man.
Yeah.
Like it's always kind of been the mentality. But then also I think when you reach a certain level, I think it's happened with a lot of guys that we like Tyler the Creator, A$AP.
Yeah.
They meet other artists that are outside of their genre. So it kind of mixes in and they kind of create something new and different.
yeah.
O had to vouch for Yachty so many times.
Yeah.
So did I, bro.
Bro, like y'all had to.
Put me on.
You know,
Put me on.
I'll for sure say that. I was like, oh, and you had to vouch
Yeah.
for Yachty because there was no way. I was like, yeah.
A lot
I
of
was-
yeah, because the
All
thing
right,
is,
cool.
we were growing up on, like the time that we grew up on was Drake, J. Cole,
Kendrick,
Kendrick,
Ugly
Frank
God.
Ocean,
Chance,
Chance, yeah.
All
Ugly
of
God
all
feature,
that.
yeah.
Ugly God.
Ugly.
Give him his love.
Oh, I only
on
know
your bitch
one
with the
song and I
water.
barely know that. Like, it's
water.
unfortunate.
Tough.
No, Ugly God. So I would say that he was Ugly God, Yachty, Uzi, Playboy,
Yeah.
Wintertime, all them, Kodak, 21. They were all after.
Yeah, new wave.
Yeah, they were all,
Kodak
that was a new wave right there.
Yeah.
Yeah. And so they all had their own unique sounds. But but like it's just different from what we grew up on when we were like teenagers. You know what I mean? And then we became like
we were bar heavy, like Jay-Z.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it was just like it wasn't boom bap. Don't get me wrong. Like Drake wasn't boom bap. J. Cole was a lyricist. Kendrick was a lyricist. They made hit songs, but these guys were just like I don't know how to explain it, bro. But like the new wave was just like it was hype. It was just
It was
like,
a lot of hype music
like
just popping
It was
out.
different.
yeah.
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 It had like a spacey sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys would know a lot better than me. That's kind of when I fell off.
Yeah.
Like all the new guys.
All right, cool.
I started listening to all this shit.
What's like some of the older rappers that you listen to besides Jay-Z? Maybe like if you,
Like how old are we talking about?
like
what era?
maybe Jay-Z, Nas, maybe Pac.
So that time,
Biggie,
2000
Nas,
around
or
that?
even like The Game, Wayne.
2000s then.
Yeah, Rick
Ooh,
Ross.
You know,
Damn.
a lot of mine was like regurgitated from what my brother was listening to. So it was
Okay.
like 50 Cent,
Okay.
Of course.
Ja Rule, a ton of Ja Rule. The Game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Even like I don't know if Big Crit was like a little bit after that, but I
He
remember
was-
listening
he
to
was
him
like-
a
he was
lot.
right.
He was
Yeah,
like-
he
yeah,
was.
he was
Yeah.
right
Drake,
there.
J. Cole,
And most
yeah.
most Def,
Yeah.
Talib
So-
Kweli, like those
Yeah.
guys, I really like because we watched Chappelle Show and then we heard
They
those
were-
guys on
yeah,
there, and it was
so-
like Kanye and those guys. So it's like
Yeah.
a lot of my hip hop was not really from me from that era. It was
Yeah.
my brother when he was downloading shit on LimeWire, trying not to freaking, you know, I'm not trying to
Try not to
rat
screw
you
up
out.
the computer.
But yeah, it was kind of that era for me.
Did you
honestly.
get in a Soldier? Soldier.
Soldier.
I got that because you know that came out when I was like in seventh
Drake.
grade, so you couldn't like escape it.
You couldn't
Yeah.
escape Soldier Boy. Yeah.
And plus, I love fashion too. And he was like one of the first guys
Bapes.
wearing Bapes.
Yeah.
First,
You know,
first
Shark
rapper.
Heads.
First rapper.
I don't know. Kanye got a beep on the bait
Nah,
one.
don't do that.
Kanye didn't have
Hey,
bait first.
Big Draco, Big Draco,
Pharrell,
Big
Pharrell
Draco,
and Kanye didn't have bait first.
David
know,
Da Vinci on all platforms.
That's
Get at him.
crazy.
You are
That's
right
crazy.
because he did have a feature. Not a lot of guys know this, but he had a feature with Teriyaki Boys.
Yep.
Yes.
And Teriyaki
Kanye
Boys
West
was
did.
one of the guys that made the freaking, or not one of the guys, the group that made the Tokyo Drift song.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he was popping off with them before that shit came out.
Yeah.
Like, so it might be.
It might
Big
It might
Draco.
be.
Yeah.
It might
I was
be.
I was a
geek.
classic skating in the middle of the circle. You.
That's crazy.
Hitting that.
That's crazy.
Oh my
God.
God.
If it wasn't classic, it was Hollywood Connections for sure.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it
Then
had
they
to be-
Hollywood Connections.
Yeah, that's
good
man.
times.
They shut that shit down.
Yeah, they shut that.
They kind of had to.
It was an R,
It
it was an
getting
R.
crazy.
Kelly situation
It was a
going
mess.
on there.
Was it really?
No, I'm sorry.
Yo.
I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry. That was.
I was one of them kids.
What? Yo, that's crazy.
I can't even build on top of that.
Oh,
I'll just be
man,
fucking-
that's crazy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Hollywood Connections. Don't sue me.
It's all good.
They're gone.
They're
They're gone.
Part of the.
They got
If you
packed
grew
up,
up in
yeah.
Utah, you knew.
They're gone just like R.
You
Kelly.
knew.
For different reasons. For different
We're
reasons.
definitely, this is definitely going viral for sure. This is sick.
They went away the same way that Tory Lanez went. It's just
No,
gunshots
no,
went
no, no,
off.
no.
Yes,
Tory
bitch,
Lanez,
it did.
Tory Lanez didn't go for kids though. There's a difference.
No, he
did
got it for
shoot-
gunshots. Those
Oh,
Hollywood
yeah,
connections.
yeah.
Oh, that's
The
what it was.
size-
Oh, that's really what it was for?
Gang shit.
He is the
I-
size of a kid, though. So, have you seen that
Slipped
video
it
when
in
he
there.
stands up and he's like sitting down? He stands up.
And
He's
he's
the
the
same
same
height.
height?
Same height. Yeah, that is crazy.
Damn.
Yeah, he shoots.
Tory
women,
Lanez, you
dog.
still make good music, bro. Don't worry.
Him and
But you
42
shoot
Doug
women,
are the
dog.
same height. That makes sense.
He does he makes great music, but he shoots women.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that.
You can't do that. You can't separate. The people can't separate the artist
I
from
was
the
going to
art
ask
anymore.
out of pocket question, but I'm not asking.
Don't
it.
ask it.
No.
Go ahead. You might
No,
as well.
you have to do
we're
it
already,
now.
we're already, we've already said R. Kelly.
This
no
is our
Diddy,
most viral episode.
This
You
is
gotta
gonna be.
do
This
it.
is gonna be one
So
of the
what
ones.
Tory Lanez did, right?
Yeah.
What Tory Lanez did,
Mhm.
or what fucking Kareem Hunt did? Which one's worse?
Wait, what was Kareem Hunt's
Kareem
situation? I remember it was
I mean, he
domestic
just-
violence.
Yeah,
but-
basically, yeah. He just punched him. Yeah, or what
Yeah,
Ray Rice did.
He punched.
Which
him.
one's
Didn't
worse?
he drag? No, that's
Yeah.
Adrian Peterson that
Yeah,
dragged.
sure. But still, which one's worse? What Tory Lanez did, or what?
I mean,
Ray
so
Rice did. Sure.
I wasn't at the situation of Tory Lanez, so let me say this: based off of what was exposed in the courtroom and what was said, he was being attacked. I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
he's
on
being politically correct.
Like-
Hey, I'll tell you. I'll say it. You know what? I'll say it. Megan is big as shit, and he had to defend himself. Hey, that bitch is big as fuck. Hey,
Hold on. Before we go
I'm
any
just saying.
further, you mean to tell me? Okay,
he was defending himself.
so you don't think he should have put the
So-
fist up?
so
He
you're
should.
saying-
He should
so
have
you're
got.
saying
He should have
what-
upped the pole.
Tory Lanez did is better than what Ray Rice or Kareem Hunt did then.
I don't know what Ray Rice's
Ray
wife
Rice socked.
said or
He
what
socked
she
her in the
did.
elevator.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Didn't he drag her out too?
Something like that. But he socked her in
That's
the elevator.
crazy. I don't agree with that. But
Okay,
I
I don't
do
agree with
Well, you
Agree.
don't agree with getting shot in the foot though, B?
I don't agree with it. I'm just saying Megan is big as shit.
I ain't gonna lie. I bet she was. I bet she was probably throwing them haymakers
like
and
5'11".
shit. She was probably throwing them haymakers.
Hey.
He said enough.
You heard what you heard what
probably
Nikki said.
Oh, gangbangers? Whoa.
Sorry, everybody. We got a couple knocks on the window. Dude, Tory Lane's after us right now.
What?
Oh, my fault. Let me put that.
Seafood
piece back.
says we're
I'm
fine.
sorry, Cameron. I'm so sorry.
Damn.
My
This
fault.
episode got
My
some
fault.
fucking
Gang.
shit.
Hey, there's a lot of gang violence. You
Car-
feel me?
Call your security?
Wow,
Y'all call your
gang
security or
violence.
something?
Hey,
They worried
hey,
about
you see,
you.
you see him wearing red. That's
You wearing
crazy.
blue?
Hey, that's just for the fit.
That's crazy. Mine's not for the 15.
You know, Not Like Us just barely came out. So, I mean, it's right in time for the time.
Wop. Fuck them up.
Anyways.
I hate that.
Actually, okay, since you guys asked, I want to know what are you guys' take on like the current state of music, especially since you guys are a lot more in tune.
Yeah.
You go first.
Nah, go ahead.
This summer we saw one of the greatest battles.
Yes.
And I will stand beside this. The West Coast is the best. I think we have to. I love all types of music, but when it's wartime, I feel like every time, whether it was the Ice Cube and Eazy-E, whether it was Tupac and Biggie, whether it was this and Drake, the West Coast has just stood up and showed up and showed out.
So you got Biggie over. Wait, you got Tupac over Biggie?
Absolutely,
Yeah, you're
California
nuts.
Love.
You're
What's with
nuts.
all of that? Like,
You're
what do you mean?
nuts. That's crazy.
Hit them up. Like, what's
No.
you name it, you done it. It's the whole.
You think Tupac won?
Yeah.
Oh.
He said, "That's why I fuck your bitch, nigga." Like the off rip,
In
like
the
damn,
sense
like
of music, like you think Tupac won the music, and lyricism and all that stuff?
in that beef. No, so in lyricism, we're talking just strictly lyricism. Like I'm talking strictly beefs. Like I'm talking like when it comes down to beefs, yes. But the better lyricist for sure was Biggie. For sure, absolutely was Biggie. Like
Okay.
You
let
think
me say
Tupac-
that.
you think
But
Tupac-
keep in mind, Tupac came from the East Coast. Like a lot of people be like, oh, like Tupac's West Coast. No, Tupac came from the East Coast, was born on the East Coast, moved to the West Coast. And so it was one of those things where I was like, when it came down to beef, he just knew how to rap on a West Coast beat. And
So do you think Tupac made better music than Biggie?
to me, I grew up listening to more
But
Tupac
I'm
than
asking- but I'm
Biggie.
asking.
Yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
I like Tupac more. But lyricism wise, I know Biggie was the better rapper. Yeah,
There we go.
That's
yeah.
crazy.
But I like Tupac more. I'll stand by.
I could go for like Tupac made better music, but Biggie was a better rapper.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You
saying.
know,
Yeah.
I could go for that.
Biggie had bars.
Yeah,
Tupac just said like typical shit.
dear mama.
Yeah.
And you know, he
That's
made
crazy.
Tupac
Biggie
made
a song about his
Tupac made
mama
hits
too.
and
Why
made
you gotta
good,
say "Dear
good
Mama"?
songs. Like he made good
Nah,
songs.
Tupac was fake.
So you mean to
Whoa.
tell me you? So let me say this: Biggie said one gay bar and it was because of P Diddy. Tupac never said a gay bar. He
Wait,
said, "You
hold
look
on,
so
hold
good,
on.
I'll suck your daddy's dick." That's what Biggie said. That's
up.
your man.
Hold
He
up.
did say that.
He
Hold
did say
up.
that. He did.
He did.
Hey, man.
You ain't ever heard Pac say a gay bar. I'm sorry. Like I'm just. You ain't ever heard him say a gay bar.
I mean,
Honestly, I've only listened
I'm
to
not-
Tupac. I don't listen to Biggie that much, so I don't know him like that. So
yeah.
if you were to ask me, but Lou, you look like you wanted to say something.
Nah, I don't want to say anything. That's crazy.
I'm just saying he said that. Biggie
I
said
don't
that.
endorse anything he said.
so you think Kendrick won this beef,
Absolutely.
and you think it's over?
100%.
You think it's over with?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not. I don't think it's over with. I do believe Drake has something in the vault,
I'm just
but
asking.
I feel like
What
the Heart
did-
Part 6 was his fall off. He should have dropped something besides the Heart Part 6. There was a better
You're
beat. There
just
was a better
saying that
song.
because you love mustard. You love the West
No,
Coast.
take
You were
not
saying
like us.
If Drake rapped on a mustard beat, you would say the same
Drake
thing
did
about
rap
Drake.
on a mustard beat before.
Before
In the
during the
beef.
beef.
In
Not
the
in the
beef.
beef, but if he would have had that, if they both had mustard beats, I feel like personally, which we'll never
Okay,
know.
so can I be honest about this beef? I think it was
Please.
weak as hell. I'll be honest.
crazy.
Listen, Drake was over here talking about, oh, you're hiding your child or whatever. I
don't think about hiding your child, but yeah.
was
He said, I
talking-
heard that
Yeah, he
your
was
baby's
lying, saying
day
about-
free.
Yeah,
Nah, that was
yeah.
Not
cap.
his baby, yeah.
And then Kendrick was over here talking about little kids. I don't know, man. That's crazy. Big accusations.
By both parties.
Yeah.
both
Big
parties.
accusations, not a lot of bars.
You don't believe in the accusations?
I mean, I think like
False.
It's police stuff. It's police stuff.
Police stuff.
What do you
Yeah.
mean by that?
I mean, I think Kendrick is snitching and he's not coming with the facts.
What?
Oh.
So what is Drake doing then?
Drake is a cop, though. We know.
I'm
He's
so
half
confused.
white. He's half white. Sandra told him. Sandra knows. He told
Kendra
you.
doesn't even know when
Sandra
Juneteenth is or
knows.
what that is. She was so confused.
That's great.
Okay, all right.
He tried
You got me a lot.
Bro's trying to keep up, bro.
Shout out to
No.
Drake.
See, so this is the thing that I know, okay? Because I used to be a b-boy, right? Anybody like I got fucking hip hop in my veins, motherfucker. Okay. So here's what I got from the whole beef. The whole point of Kendrick's response, with Not Like Us in particular, was that Drake, and I've agreed with this because Drake for a long time, I listened to his early stuff, and when he started to kind of get into things, I think it was like after the one where it's like his silhouette. Nothing was the same. He started kind of trying to be hard, but I never wanted that from him. So I felt like he was being different than who he really was.
So you like Drake with the melodies. You don't like it when he's acting tough.
Yeah. And
Okay.
then because the difference is like, where Drake is from, he doesn't
paid
have
to
the
say that.
struggle life like how Kendrick had it. So I think the point is like, Kendra's like, this is where hip hop is from. This is what we are doing. Don't act like you're doing this.
I mean, he's basically saying you're not black, but
no, he's just saying that
He did.
he's
He
like-
did say when you say the N word, I cringe. He did. So I do.
did,
I do.
you
I do
know.
feel what he's coming from in that.
But it was
sense.
more like
Which
to
is
stop trying to
crazy.
play gangster, especially with all
you're
his
not
money
gangster.
and power, because he's not gangster.
I have a question. When is the last time you heard Kendrick repping a set? He's never done that before.
He
Until
has.
now.
He's been Pyru his whole Pyru or Blood. Hold on. I don't know which one it is.
Until
specifically,
now,
but
Kendrick wasn't repping sets. He only started doing that because of the boy.
he's
I'm just
been
saying.
a Blood affiliate since he first
Drake is the
dropped in
greatest.
2009.
Drake is the greatest ever.
For sure.
Ever.
For sure. But I'm just saying Drake can't sit here and go at somebody and calling them out, whether it was not even whether it was push-ups, whether it was tailor-made, you doing stuff that is like, okay, I'm the boogeyman, and then the real boogeyman shows up and you get boogied down. Like it's you know what I'm saying? Like it's one of those things
You're
where it's
so
like
freaky.
just saying, like you get
I
boogied
feel
down.
like half
like,
of the things he's saying is a bit, bro.
like
these guys came for the same camp. Look at this.
Like it's just like you can't get mad and saying, "Oh, I'm the big man," and
This is not
and then
camp endorsed.
I'm just saying you can't get mad about that when somebody really steps up to you and shows you that you're really not that guy.
Okay.
he said, okay.
Okay.
Anyways,
I'm flabbergasted right now.
we'll go back to you guys.
Facts.
You guys were you guys both born and raised in Utah?
I mean,
You were
raised in
Yeah.
Utah. Yeah.
Where you born at?
I
Where you
mean,
born?
originally I'm from a country called Zimbabwe.
Okay.
It's in Africa.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've been here since I was a jit.
How your family was refugee and then came here and all that stuff?
Nah, not refugees. We just came over here. Yeah, we just came
I
over.
assumed.
Nah, you're good. You're
No,
good.
that's where our parents
Okay.
are from.
Yeah, that's
how our parents
Well,
are
like
from.
a lot
They're
of
from
people-
Zimbabwe. I'm kidding. No,
Nah, like it's crazy. When I first came over here to school,
Yeah.
the first day, a girl asked me what tribe I was in, and I was like, "What?"
Oh my god, it's like a Tribe Called Quest, dude.
Yeah. So I went with it. You know.
He's just like,
Yeah.
That's terrible. Okay. Did you guys have influences in the house to make music at all? Like, did you
Yeah.
guys? Is that?
Yeah, I mean, as like a little kid when I was small, my grandpa used to like rock me to sleep to Boyz II Men, Changes by Tupac. So
Here we go.
yeah, like just growing up, I always was around hip hop,
Yeah.
R&B, and that's why I make the music I make now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then David.
I mean, I was born and raised here, and then I was left my junior year in high
Yeah.
school and moved to Florida and then lived there. So I was here and Florida.
But like I said, the influences in the home.
Yeah, the influence is the home for sure. I honestly grew up on all types of music. I was always around music, whether it was church or just in general. I was just always around music,
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can't really pinpoint where my music stemmed from. I think it was just because I always heard it in the house, and I always like just grew up on it. I mean, I remember the first time I listened to Tupac, ironically, but like I remember even the first time I listened to Mary J. Blige. Like those are like the first two things that come to mind. Like my mom listened to Mary J. Blige, my dad listened to Pac. Like it was. So I always heard different types of music throughout the house, and then my sisters either grew up on like E40, and then my other sister was like playing T-Pain and Michael Jackson. So I heard it all. So it was
Were they younger or older?
older
Older?
siblings. Yeah, I'm the
that's
baby.
what-
Yeah, I was
so,
saying you're the youngest. Yeah.
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah, he
I know
grew
how
up
that
on
is.
Diddy.
That's crazy. Grew up on Diddy.
Stop,
That's
bro.
wild. That's wild.
Diddy
I
and-
mean,
Diddy and Kels. Ask him.
I guess, bro. We all did we not?
I was gonna say, I was
all
like,
did?
when we're born in that generation,
Yeah,
it's kind of like
kind of hard.
Diddy was everywhere.
I wasn't fucking with Diddy, but I hear you.
Facts.
I wasn't
No?
personally. I wasn't. It was, but like you said, it was everywhere. So I didn't
was
really have a
everywhere.
choice to like.
It was just there. It was
Yeah.
kind of.
on the radio. I
Out
can
in
believe
the
about that.
open.
We didn't have fucking SoundCloud. And
I don't know if you
Apple
love
Music, shit like
Usher, you might Diddy. No Diddy though.
that. I was-
Usher
I
is
was
the
banging-
GOAT.
I was banging Usher too. I won't lie.
I love
Usher
Usher,
for
but
sure.
I was banging Usher.
You banging Usher?
Damn.
Whoa. Hey, yo.
Frosted Flakes.
Horny P again.
They're great.
Y'all not gonna
God.
get me, man.
What? You got yourself.
They're running duos. They're running duos.
They're running duos.
No.
But what were you guys like? Who was the artist that kind of inspired you to make music in the first place?
Drake.
Kanye West.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
me.
Solid.
I think it's just because of the producer aspect. Kanye West. I could be honest. Kanye West and then Drake, of course.
Because that's what you were doing first, right? You were just making
Yeah.
beats. You weren't really. I wouldn't say you weren't making music, but you were making beats.
Yeah,
and
that's
you weren't
just-
really.
yeah,
hopping
so-
and that's
on.
how I found out
Yeah.
about you too. It was like the beats, like especially my boy Ben. He would Ben Ukweke, you know, like he would always repost your stuff, and I was like, oh, this guy's sick. And then you're in Utah. I was like, what the fuck, this guy's sick. This is
Yeah.
crazy.
Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Davenchy.
Well, for me, I'm gonna give a corny answer. So
Please, we love it. Here.
at first, I was influenced by like Party Next Door and Bryson Tiller and stuff.
Yeah.
But now it's really like the camp, you know?
Yeah, your people.
So Benji, Tay Lalo,
Yeah.
Ant, those are the guys that like I hear them. They
Yeah.
go to the studio, they work hard.
Yeah.
And every time I hear it, I'm like, damn, I gotta go harder. So, we send each other music back and
Yeah.
forth, and that's really what fuels me
Now.
personally.
No, I don't think that's corny at all. It kind of
Yeah.
makes sense, especially us that we work together very closely.
Yeah.
There's a point where, we kind of work off of each other and get inspired by what each other are doing. So I totally understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, man, you guys are something else, bro. I'll tell you what, bro.
Don't blame us.
This
This is what you wanted.
This whole
This is
whole,
what you wanted.
This whole episode's gonna be fucking.
Up here, down there.
There's gonna be so many mixed emotions. People are gonna have a lot to
It's
say.
okay,
I'm
man.
sorry.
You know, hey,
Yeah,
I
just
want
If the
them-
hate comes, I apologize.
I want them to say something though.
yeah.
please.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
in the
don't
console.
ask me my top 5 artists.
Yeah.
I'm about to ask you right
Mine
now.
mine rotates.
All right.
It- oh,
He's
yeah,
all right.
right.
He about to-
I'm ready.
He about to
I'm
answer right now.
Ready? Hot take. Top 5 artists.
Yeah.
Camp.
Okay.
Can't- can't-
Easy.
All right, fair enough.
Easy. It's
Rep
5
it.
of us.
Okay.
5.
He's
Yeah.
top 5 right there.
Easy.
Say no more.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, top
Well-
100 Billboard right there.
Well, Benji, what do you got?
No, it's the same. It's camp. Like, I mean, there's been times. Another thing that I think, like, going back to his point, there's a lot of times where we're in the booth together or
Yeah.
like in the studio together, and I'm like, damn, these niggas verses beat my ass. I gotta rap better. Like, it's one of those things where, like, I'm sure, like, when you have featuring songs or stuff like that,
Yeah.
and it inspires you because it's like, dang, I know someone's working just as hard as me, or like really putting their pen to the paper and like really getting
Yeah.
after it. So it's one of those things where it's like, it's for sure us guys are top 5 for sure.
Camaraderie. I
It
love
kind
that.
of makes me think too. It's like with the creative process. Would you say that's like your favorite part when everybody's in there together in the recording studio and working on music?
What is your favorite part of the creative process?
It depends on what I'm doing.
Fair enough.
Like if I'm strictly making beats, like just that, it's
Yeah.
that. If I'm singing, I'm singing. If I'm songwriting for either all of us as a group or just for myself, it's that. It's just whatever I'm doing at that time.
Yeah,
so that's
we are not invited to the freak off. So like, yeah,
Like his Freaknik?
yeah, all the time. Like he makes freaky songs. Yeah.
I don't
You don't want them on your
agree with all of that.
You don't want them on your freaky ass songs?
I don't agree with all of that. I don't think I
feel
have
like
the most freaked out songs.
You gotta own it, man.
Oh yeah, like I have freaked out songs, yes, but I don't have the most freaked out song.
Yeah, that's
Out of them,
Yeah, no, for sure.
who has the most freaked out song?
okay. So the list goes
It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Percy. So Ant,
cap,
then me.
cap.
So the last if we check
Reverse that. Reverse.
No,
that.
if we
The
check
boys in the back are not agreeing
with
this.
check his last
They
project.
were the ones
and
who were
listen to
banging
the
on the
last two
window.
songs.
I was like, damn.
Listen to the last 2 songs
Yeah, that's cap.
on his project. They were freaked out.
He named a song called "Sex Playlist."
Yeah.
And what's the freaked out song you got dropping on Friday?
Oh, that's a Jodeci sample. Freaky.
Ooh,
It's called "Need Your Body Freestyle." Yeah,
Need Your Body Freestyle.
So
He's
that goes hard.
freaky.
that's no. See,
Horny, horny, horny.
He's freaky. At least he's seductive. He's not horny.
I was trying to diss the ops one time, and Benji sent me back a verse talking about a girl. I'm like, what? What?
So this is crazy. We got to talk about this too. This is another thing. This is why I write with people
Okay.
in the same room.
Okay.
Because the context that he's telling this in is not the truth. So he sent me a song, and this is what Lou does. This is what he does. He'll send you a song and just say write to it.
Yeah.
Everybody in the group knows that. He'll say write to it. So everybody's going to write their verse. He's not telling us what to write about. He just says write to it.
Okay.
So when I'm going in there to punch my verse,
Freaky ass.
is that cap? That's crazy. No,
They can't even.
that's crazy. Is that cap?
Tell him to hold it. Yeah, tell him to hold it.
I will say that if he tells you to write to it, in the first place you go is Freakville.
No,
Hey.
I don't want
Facts.
to hear that shit.
He said,
that.
and said, if he gives you a beat, and the first thing you write is some freaky ass shit, then hey, you freaky.
Yeah.
You freaky.
Yes, P. We
It's
both
okay.
freaky.
No,
look
Pete,
at you.
that's
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
There's a story.
Whoa.
I wasn't there, but
Whoa.
there's a story.
About what?
You guys were freestyling at like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about.
Everything he said
I was just a freaky ass shit. Yeah.
was horny.
At 3 a.m.
was horny.
Yeah, I was in here. We Bluetooth the Roadcaster with some beats. and I was
P
just in
Diddy
this
P, huh? That's
bitch. Whoa! You think I'm fucking kids? What the fuck?
I'm just saying freak off
Whoa,
P.
like what?
Horny P, P
Let's
Diddy
not
P,
do the
freak off
comparison
P.
to P Diddy. Like, come on now, that's a
P
bad
Prissy?
sour spot right there.
Hey, P. Diddy didn't do anything with kids, allegedly.
Allegedly,
He was just freaky.
fair. But he was making other people do freaky shit for his own pleasure, though.
Allegedly.
Where is he at right now?
All I know,
He's traveling
all
the
I
world.
All I
He's
know
not
is
in jail,
Diddy
so-
beat Cassie's ass. That's what I know.
I know that too.
That's
yeah.
true.
But
Molly whopped her.
everything
Yeah.
else, I don't know
But
yet.
That
also
was sad.
used and abused her type beat, though.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't just beating her. There was more like,
Okay,
Then
but
what do you
she
have to
enjoyed
say-
the freak offs.
What do you have to say
I
about
don't know
like?
about. I can't say that.
She kept doing them.
because she got paid.
Hey.
And she know how to get.
Don't lie.
Lou, whose side are you on, man? Whose side are you on?
That's crazy.
I'm on nobody's side.
That's
Damn.
crazy. I don't agree with that, bro.
I'm a hater.
Like,
Everybody knows
No,
that.
Lou is a
she's
hater.
a victim.
Lou is
She's
a
a
hater.
victim.
Lou was a hater. Yeah.
Here we go. CSI.
She got
He's a
M's.
victim blamer.
She got M, so she not a victim.
She just couldn't leave
good.
that. She couldn't leave that lifestyle. That's what it was, probably.
Yeah.
No disrespect.
She
Like,
got
just-
a kid now and a husband.
Diddy
Good for
was
her.
telling her to go find the biggest black dick she could find. You think she was mad? You think she was mad?
his face?
She was probably
telling her,
stressed,
He
like,
was telling her to go get a BBC and a Birkin.
You said, how crazy are they?
Lou is something else, man. He got.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Wow.
We got-
I haven't
Stop
felt
acting
presence
like-
like this since Madara and fucking Naruto, dude. This is crazy.
Hey, man.
I don't know about that. I don't agree with her not
This
like,
episode
not
has-
being a victim because she
has
was getting.
no
We
structure.
saw the video. She got
There's
her
a
ass
video.
dragged.
Yeah, she did for sure.
So you don't think?
I didn't say. Listen, I didn't say she didn't get dragged. She did get dragged.
Yeah,
And I'm
for
sorry.
sure.
I'm sorry that happened to her. But
Okay.
as far as the freak offs and everything else, she loved that.
She said that?
Y'all see my face, right?
She said
I
that,
just
Lou?
want to make sure the camera sees this.
She said she loved it?
Okay, listen, ladies.
We gotta remember
Don't hate on
freedom
me.
of speech,
Hey,
guys. This is a
ladies.
safe place.
Ladies, if your man was buying you Birkins, giving you millions of dollars, buying you a luxury apartment, and letting you pick the biggest black cock you could find on the market, I'm just saying, no Diddy though.
But it was.
It was.
I don't want to ever. I don't want to ever be called the freakiest nigga in camp anymore after this conversation. I
Episode.
don't.
I'm just being honest.
It's like-
I'm not being freaky. I'm just being honest. Like,
I don't know.
But two things can be
like-
true.
So you're saying, and I'm just understanding this. She wanted that, like not like that in the sense of like getting her ass beat,
Believe
but like
women.
the
Believe
lifestyle.
women.
Okay, that's a bet.
yeah,
I can
I'm
see
done.
because
I'm done.
she was with him.
Hey,
she was
listen,
with
my-
him for 15
my
years.
publicist
I agree.
just told me I can't say nothing else.
At some
PR
point, in time, his other
Oh, man, I'm
women
tripping.
left him. His
This
other
PR
women
team
did,
right
did
here,
leave him.
Yeah, my
So,
PR told me
yes.
I'm tripping.
I do agree to an extent. Like his other women did leave
Doubling
him.
down.
But it is one of those things where
He
it's
doesn't
like
know how to
when you
edit
think
on
about it, like that's crazy because his other women left.
Yeah.
She's the only one that stayed for like 15 years.
We got to be careful because they might use this in the trial. This episode, they're pulling up some good points.
What? What are they gonna use
Facts.
me for?
Hey, Diddy.
black
They're like,
hey,
she
Diddy-
didn't stay in it
Hey,
for 15
Diddy, I
years.
defended you, so I need. Hold
Yo,
up, never
well,
mind.
hold on.
What do you need?
What do you
Tell
need?
Diddy what do you need, dog.
Hey, I need a little.
You need some BBC too?
100,000.
You need the
That's
biggest
crazy.
BBC?
You want to be the next?
That's
You want to be
crazy.
at the next house party?
Yeah.
Hey, listen, June's
Oh,
over.
no.
June's over, so I ain't got to be respectful too much. But like, I'm just saying.
What does that
bro,
mean? June. What is that?
My people.
You. God damn it! Move.
Oh,
You made us look all bad right there.
No, there was a lot that happened in June. We're busy.
we got to go to break.
I understand now.
crazy.
I'm sorry.
It
He
is
said a
Pride-
lot of things.
That is
okay?
Pride Month though too. So like,
Hey, shout out.
he said, shout out.
Shout out.
That's crazy.
Lou,
I
you
don't
got some hot
discriminate.
takes.
I just don't.
It's
know.
steaming.
Takes.
I don't
Everyone
know.
can get it.
I don't. I just don't know where to go from here. You know, these guys are going crazy.
They're going crazy, man. I mean, like,
I haven't even talked about you guys at all, but
we definitely have some
I
opinions.
feel like people can get a good understanding of who you guys are. Actually,
I don't know if they can.
where
I
you
don't
stand.
Because this is subject to change. We don't know how we're going to be at the
I
next
don't-
one.
yeah.
Hey, man. I'm just here to, have a good time.
Yeah, I am.
Listen,
Uh-huh.
we make great music, so just tap in. That's
Absolutely, yeah,
it.
100%. But that's
7-7.
period point blank.
Guys, you guys supposed to save the world, though.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You act
man,
like you act like Lex Luthor saved the world right now.
I mean, you got to save the world with truth. Is what we said alleged or is it truth?
Well, what's crazy is I just dropped not dropped, but I made a song called Villain, and that's me,
See,
anti-hero.
I thought
But you're
I was
saving the
villain.
world as a villain. That's
Yeah.
tough. Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
And he's the man of God, like
the
trying to
moral compass
Amen.
shifts.
Shout out Jesus. For real. Shout out Jesus. Moral
Shout out.
compass.
But his dad is the pastor.
Shout out
so-
Jesus.
I mean, you guys-
and he's
you-
all freaked out is crazy, bro. I don't know if Jesus would agree.
Whoa,
Jesus made
there-
marriage and made
don't-
marriage and made sex. So yeah.
All right.
Jesus probably was.
Don't bring him
he's
into this,
You know what I'm
guys.
saying? I'm just saying.
Don't bring him into this.
Jesus made marriage and he made sex. So it's like,
Never
hey,
let
you know,
this guy be your
like
lawyer.
the Bible talks about it.
Well, I know that.
I'm
Yeah.
I know
Okay,
not. I
he
know
knows.
not to
Don't shoot
put
me.
Benji as my. I know that. He's a great.
Now I have understand.
That's crazy. Don't put me as that, P.
I'm not putting you as my lawyer. Fuck no. You
I
know-
wouldn't say shit to get you.
But
in
you
jail
say
in the
too.
first place.
But you say too much in general.
Yeah.
What have I said now?
No, you just hold on.
P, I'm already your lawyer. We know
crazy,
this.
P.
I'm just saying, Benji. You like to talk. It's okay.
That's you right.
Period.
He
Point
said
blank.
you're a
I respect
yapper.
it.
And it's
Yeah,
you
yeah.
may your intentions may have not to get me caught up, but some shit might have slipped up because you're having too much fun in conversation like we are right now.
That's so crazy.
I haven't said.
Is that valid
anything.
though?
That is
I
the most
haven't-
accurate.
Wait, are you talking
description
about
of
today
it.
or are you
Is
talking
that-
about
is
something?
Like,
Is that
no,
valid?
this
Lou,
is
is that-
personal. This nigga
is
said
that
that was
valid?
like,
Is that
I'm
valid?
from
I'm
previous
with you.
experience.
That
sounds like history.
No, yeah, that's
Hey,
history. Oh God,
That's
why
my
I'm
brother,
like-
but
I love Benji. I
couldn't
love
lie.
Benji.
I
but
couldn't even lie if I tried on that one.
God, bro,
That's
I
crazy.
couldn't be like Benji. We about to go do something. I need you there.
That's cap.
No, you'll be there. Don't get me wrong. I know you're gonna be there, but I just don't know if you're gonna hold it.
You gonna hold
You
it
know?
down?
I
Have
just
you
don't know
seen-
that.
Have you seen that episode
what
of The
way?
Office where Michael like leaves the office and he starts his own paper company?
Yeah.
And then so like he's like separated from them and then
Yeah.
they go broke.
Yeah.
And so he's trying to buy out the company.
Uh-huh.
And so they're like, hey man, don't tell him we're broke. And he's like, oh fuck. I'm gonna tell him. And then he gets upstairs and he's like, oh shit, I'm gonna tell him. That's Benji. To a T.
That's crazy.
I don't know.
Oh, that's sick.
This is the first time talking to Benji for
Yeah.
me, right?
Yeah.
So
Oh
it's like I
my
feel like he has
God.
good intentions.
No, I said
does.
I just said that though. I
he
said that.
He has
Okay.
good intentions, but I'll slip up with good intentions. That's what he's saying.
Because he's
I
having
get
too
what-
much fun in conversation.
I
He's
get
gonna
what
realize
P-
like, oh shit, I just said what I wasn't supposed to.
is this
Benji
about
will
a is this
snitch on
about a
your
girl?
ass.
No,
That's crazy.
Okay.
No.
Me, I'm the last person to snitch. I feel like
Cap.
there's been situations we've had P, and I'm the
I know,
last
I
person
don't-
to
I don't-
snitch.
I don't think-
I don't think
hold on.
snitching is the correct term.
Yeah, I don't think Benji would snitch, but like I said, I'll tell him a secret. You know.
Yeah.
And
And
it's-
then everybody knows. That's
Not
snitching.
you know,
know.
but it's like I'll pop in a conversation that he's having, and they're like, "Oh yeah, P, we're talking about you," and it'd be about that, you know.
Yeah.
You know, it'd be like,
Facts.
I'm not,
But that's not me. That's you just reneged everything that I said. So fuck it.
He's just on some
fuck it now. I
sitcom
guess I'm a
shit,
snitch.
you
Call me
know?
Takashi.
no, I
don't
didn't
know.
call
Fuck
you a
it. Fuck
snitch.
it.
Like I said,
Fuck it.
It was just Benji.
like-
Benji just slip up sometimes. He's having fun.
Yeah, he's like the rapper named after the sex position.
God.
Okay, explain.
Which one?
Explain.
6ix9ine.
Oh,
Just
6ix9ine,
for
okay,
clarity.
okay.
Oh, freaky out.
We're not talking Diddy, no Diddy.
Well, Diddler is a sex position? Oh, probably for
Diddler.
him. Yeah, that's
you heard
probably.
Oh no,
The
I don't.
Diddler.
Want,
Have you heard about the?
Diddler, the Diddler.
Have you heard about the other one?
I
There's the Diddler and then there's the Jig. Never mind. We're not going to talk about it. Here to go.
Lou.
I just don't.
Here to go.
You guys, I'm the more I listen to
Chaos.
you guys talk. You guys
This is a
said you were
regular
into
conversation
you guys
at the
were
crib.
into comics, right? I think you guys were a different set than I thought you guys were talking about. These guys are a bunch of freaking villains out here,
Well,
bro.
Benji's like Captain America.
Yeah,
I'm
he
more
is.
like
Benji is Captain Save a Ho for sure.
Yeah.
Captain Save a
You
Hoe.
That's
no,
the
Benji
case.
is no,
I'm-
Benji
I think the
is.
music is
That's-
Captain Save a Hoe, but
that's
me as a
honorable.
person, I can't
You
be Captain
can't-
Save a Hoe.
Come on,
I
yeah,
can't.
see,
That's
I'm
some
the
simp shit.
opposite.
No, but I'm not.
Cap.
I'm not meaning literal hoes. I'm meaning like if I was in a position where everybody was dogging me, you'd be the guy be like, nah, P's good, bro.
Oh
He's like,
yeah, for sure. Because P getting bullied, P getting cooked.
That's who he is. That's how Benji is.
I'm like, come on
Good
now, P's
intentions,
had enough.
Good person. You know, he's like he sees the
Nerf
better in
ass
people.
nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. That's Benji. Lou's like, fuck that. You guys are fucking weird.
Lou,
So I'll
Lou
be
on
on
the
that
same
weird.
set. He said, "Hey, yo, you
No,
see that
they're
good
literally-
shit? Fuck
they're
all
literally
that."
on the opposite side of the spectrum.
Bro, this
Yeah.
guy's Doctor Strange. Like,
Hey,
he's
chill.
like, I don't give a fuck what
Hey,
anybody
chill.
thinks.
One time, I'm not gonna tell that story. But listen,
Crazy.
my favorite is Deadpool.
I like Deadpool.
Okay.
I like Wolverine.
I can see that.
That's been
Wolverine.
good. Yeah, Wolverine's been one of my
Because
favorites.
Deadpool's not good or bad. You know, I am. I'm Luke.
That was beautiful. I mean, you should have started out with that before you said all the.
It
crazy
makes a lot of
shit.
sense. It makes a lot of
It
sense
makes a
now.
lot of
yeah,
shit.
yeah. I'm
Hey,
sure
I
it
love
does.
everybody I talked about. Everybody.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Diggler,
crazy.
Diddler. Oh shoot, I didn't say his name before.
Megan Stallion, Tory Lanez.
Yeah, I didn't say anything bad about Meg. I just said she's
a
big
big
as hell.
bitch. She's a big bitch, yeah.
She's a big bitch.
Wait, don't
Just-
say that.
She's
That doesn't sound
5'11".
like
You're
it.
making her sound like she wide body. Like she just
Oh.
5 foot.
I didn't be like that. Megan Stallion, you're a beautiful girl. You
It's
be-
like-
you know,
Right.
you
I
don't-
wouldn't say anything mean to her.
She should be in the WNBA.
You like-
She could play. She couldn't.
She should do the WWE. Honestly,
I was about to say,
that
Or
that
a-
right there.
Or a twerk competition. I'll say
Dude, her move is like she
You guys
twerks
are
on the
lying.
guy's head.
Hey, Meg, I want to see you twerk.
I need some real ass shakers today.
Yeah. Meg, Ice Spice.
Okay, twerk off. Who's winning?
SZA.
I'm in a
yeah.
relationship. I can't say.
Ah.
I can't answer. I love my relationship.
Cornball.
I can't answer.
But it's
we get in
purely based
trouble.
on a skill level.
Oh, skill level?
Yeah,
Just
skill
skill level. Baby, this is specifically on skill level.
Skill level. He's fine. He's
Skill
fine.
level.
Not attractiveness, just who's gonna win the twerk off. So you said Ice Spice,
It's crazy. We don't
Megan-
talk about Sierra.
Megan
Meg Thee
Stallion,
Stallion and
Sierra.
SZA.
SZA.
Yeah.
Sierra.
That's our big three.
I'd say SZA, Lotto, and Meg.
You saying SZA, Lotto, and Meg.
Or
Ice
Rihanna.
Spice?
I'd say Rihanna.
Rihanna.
Sierra.
That's
Have you
a
seen them?
family woman. You gotta chill out, dog.
As
Why do you think ASAP Rocky bagged her?
anyways,
Why should think she bagged ASAP Rocky? He's bad too.
Yeah.
like he said,
I appreciate beauty.
take me shopping because I'm handsome, bitch.
Exactly.
Sorry, I didn't
Yeah.
mean to scare you, bitch. But
So you want
Yeah,
Diddy to
he's
take you
pretty.
shopping?
no, I'm talking about a woman,
My
bro.
fault, my fault,
Jesus
dude. My bad,
Christ.
my bad.
It's crazy.
Jesus Christ.
Freaky ass nigga. He has 69. God.
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
I
Well, what do you think we do? We take it to let's go to the end zone, yeah?
just don't matter to me.
All right, guys, we've reached the end of the episode. You guys have made
So
this
sorry.
the funniest, craziest episode. This is all that I can
No,
dream
don't be
of.
sorry.
No, this is
Don't
great.
be
We have no
sorry,
decorum.
ho.
Be
careful.
Yeah, I'm not sorry for
We
it.
tell
Yeah, don't.
We have no decorum, no etiquette.
we
I'm
tell
standing
all
on
our
business.
guests. We tell all our guests this is a safe space. You guys can be
Yeah,
yourself.
be
We're
yourselves.
crazy too.
Yeah, don't get it
Yeah.
fucked up.
Like we've had some crazy bits that went a little too far.
I've seen this guy in public.
Yeah, dude.
I know
the
what
fuck?
he's on.
Horny P is
What
like
the
his
fuck
name
does
in
that
public.
mean?
Like
I'm not
I've
gonna
seen
say
somebody
that.
call
No,
him Horny
say-
P.
I'm not gonna say
Say
that.
it.
No,
I'm not a
yes.
snitch. I'm not a snitch. I told
You can tell
I wouldn't
by when
snitch
you
on
look
you.
at you.
I would never snitch on you.
I'm not asking you to stitch, but like, what do you see then? What is it that
Nothing,
you
bro.
see?
I love
What do you see?
I love you.
You're the
Let me
best
tell
guy.
y'all what we see when we go out to the club, right? So
What?
I'm
Say
gonna
it,
give
Benji.
you, I'm gonna give y'all the walk down
Say it,
of
Benji.
P's game, right?
Say
So
it,
check
Benji.
this.
Say it.
Check this. I'm gonna use Osiris as an example.
Oh, God.
And he gonna post this. He gonna repost
Sure.
this to show proof.
Sure.
We pull up to the club, right?
Yeah.
It's about 11:30. What is
Nah,
that? Okay.
sure, yeah.
We slide through. We slide through, right?
yeah.
We vibing. We curling through
Cool,
the crowd.
yeah, we-
P at the bar pointing coochie out. P like this.
Oh,
No, I'm
P like
not.
shorty,
That's
shorty,
so-
shorty,
He's
shorty,
He's
shorty,
doing
shorty,
it right
shorty.
now. That is-
He
So-
like shorty,
so
and
I
then
gotta-
he be moving
hey,
smooth
hold
with it,
up,
and then
hold
he'll
up,
go
hold
and put
up,
his
hold up,
arm. He'll
hold
go
up,
and put his
hold up.
arm
That
on
is
one.
so
I
exaggerated.
told
So you
y'all,
know, right? So
Benji
you know, right?
is a
Right.
snitch.
Point proven. Point proven.
Sorry, nigga. I'm trying to come
That's
home.
crazy.
It only
I'm
took
not,
us
bro.
an hour.
I'm not in the club. I am not in the club.
crazy.
I'm
He
not in the club.
pointed
Like this,
coochie
like this. Like,
Yeah, P is like, oh yeah, and then he'll be, and then like
Never seen it.
we'll be kicking it with the gang, and then I'll be like, where's P? Oh, it'll be like, he's somewhere over there. I look,
Really?
wait.
That's crazy.
Are they cool with it though?
so I'm not.
They'll
hold on.
be
This is
running
all
up. No, the crazy
consensual?
thing, this is all consensual. Hold on, let me make
of
sure
it?
all of it consensual.
Make sure you don't
But then
get
the
my
girls
mans
be like,
caught up.
they be like, oh my god, P.
Okay, that does happen.
P. Oh my god.
That is, but I'm not
P
in
be
the
like,
club.
oh my god,
Not
P. Like
the
she should be,
other one.
he should be
thing
popping
we're
it
gonna
out on
One
her.
thing we're gonna
Like,
retract is I'm not in there like, Coochie. I am in there smooth like
You're surveying.
Osiris.
You're surveying.
Osiris.
I am
Nakeem
looking through.
Hodgkins.
I am looking through like this.
Aubrey Hodges.
Hey,
Y'all-
hey,
Am I
I just
lying?
need P there at the barbecue on the 27th, right?
Yeah.
On God, we need him at the Glow
27th.
Barbecue. Shout out
I need you
Glow.
there. You
On
the
God.
spotter. You the spotter.
Yeah,
gonna be
yeah.
there.
I'm trying to find a
Be
patty.
there or
What
be
up?
square.
What up?
I'm gonna say this about P. Okay,
Oh my god.
P is an amazing guy. I love
Excellent
him to
dude.
death.
Yes, he is.
He's like so positive. He's always pushing people to be their beautiful self.
He's always pushing P.
Seeing the good.
The only thing
Oh, there it is.
is that he's horny. That's it.
Horny P.
Yeah,
That's
he's horny
but
P.
people
That's
call
it.
him now
That's
out
it.
in public. Like so he's trying to act all innocent, like
Severely-
you know like
what?
bro, like stop it. Like
Severely emotionally unhinged. My brain is crippled by horniness.
Hey,
You can tell by the neck
that's a
tattoo.
fucking commercial. I
you
want y'all to
did
know
say
that.
you want to get into music. You and Benji, great duo. The Horny
Dynamic
Brothers.
Freaky
duo.
ass.
Oh, dude, that
Dynamic
Freaky ass.
You guys might make like the best like bed music.
P and D literally.
Whoa.
For real.
P and
I would
D
not be
literally.
tapped in. I would
P and
not be
Diddy.
tapped in. I don't listen.
PP and Diddy. It's okay, Lou. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right, bro.
PP.
Women respecters though. So,
Women respecters.
yeah.
Women respecters.
Yeah, absolutely.
100%.
I'm not. Yeah,
We got to make sure that is the bottom line.
I'm not.
Oh yeah.
I'm not out here
absolutely.
like. Come on now. The
Yeah,
Oh,
you know.
Yeah, he's not out here like.
bro, you trying to wrap me up like why you trying to
man.
make me look like?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, yo,
I've never
Like
seen
I'm just saying you like when I seen you go out, like let me talk about it from this perspective.
Okay.
Married P is a great, phenomenal man. When he's in a
Yes.
relationship, excellent man. 100%,
Oh, he
110%. Let me say
loves,
that. But horny P,
Oh my god.
real nigga P. I'm sorry, I don't mean to call him a nigga, but real nigga P. like P, you'll ask P. So who you talking to? Man, I ain't talking to nobody. Okay, go to the club with P. I want everybody who knows Paris and go to the club with him one time.
I'm not talking
This
about
One
dude-
time. Just
this-
say, hey P, let's go out.
This dude started
You'll see what I
snitching
mean.
and you didn't even threaten him. Nothing.
That's
Like,
crazy.
because
That's
I know
crazy.
I know the truth.
that's crazy.
We do too.
No, you don't.
Benji don't even need McDonald's, bro. He's just snitching for free.
Hey,
Snitching
for the
for
free, I'm
free.
trying to get home. I'm not trying to serve no time.
I don't. You know, I have no words.
It's okay. We love you, P.
I know
We love
that.
you. We love you.
I just don't like the.
You don't like the narrative? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Let me reshape the narrative.
He
is a
TMZ'd the
great-
fuck out of me right
P
there, bro.
is a great
Off
man
the menu.
of
You feel me?
wisdom,
Off
of,
the menu.
of
It's
valor.
not on the menu. You didn't expect that. You didn't know. You thought
He
you
caught
would
it
be asking
straight.
the questions
I
tonight.
mean, he kind of predicted it. No, he said
That's what you
Benji
thought.
has good intentions, but he tells on himself. What did I do? Have good intentions
snitching.
and tell on myself.
It started snitching.
He rolled the play out. I just played it.
I didn't write the well. I wrote my play and then he interpreted in his own.
No, I did exactly.
You know?
I went by the script. I went by the script.
I had my
stand with
I had
Pete.
my reality, and then he kind of said,
Stand with
"Well,
Pete.
let's emphasize."
Well,
this
we
a
know
little
what
bit."
Benji sees. He's like, what's on the menu tonight? You know, when you go-
He'd be like, P's menu. All right. We got hibachi over here. We got fried chicken over there. You know what I'm saying?
I just-
salmon,
Okay.
white rice. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay.
okay,
Benji.
I feel it.
enough about us once again. We're going to end this episode off with a little bit with you guys, but we like to have a segment where you guys that get to have shout outs to anybody on your crew, anybody that supports you, anybody that you love, and then also ending with our chef special, which is advice for anybody coming up, whether it's like making music in the arts or any growing pains, or what we've been usually doing with some folks is like any recipes that you have.
So shout outs first, if you have any.
Shout out Glow Up, of course.
Of course.
I need y'all to be at that
The guys, the barbecue, July 27th.
July 27th, the
You
date.
ain't there,
He
you
said the
square.
date is dropping the 24th. The date is dropping the 24th.
No, the
or
date.
week.
The,
I'm sorry.
The address, buddy.
The address. The
Oh my
address
God,
is
a
dropping.
week before.
I'm
To
sorry.
see.
I'm sorry.
Good
Hey,
intentions. Good intentions.
Good
So
intentions.
glow
We
up.
tried.
Glow up
intentions.
league. Barbecue, July 27th. Be there or be square. If you're not here, you're a sphere. Plain and simple. Okay.
Camp, the gang,
Camp,
obviously, my first and foremost, and you know, really, just the guys. You know,
Mom,
my
Dad.
engineer Chris, mom, pops, you know, the fam, shorty. That's pretty much it.
Listen,
you know,
listen to
pretty
the
regular.
episode. Everybody just shout out, damn.
Yep.
Facts.
So,
I mean, they already
the
have it. They
gang.
got to this.
And Lou.
Well, first of all, I want to shout out Lil Bro, AK. And then second, of course, always the team.
He's hooping too.
Shout out Facts. He a hooper.
Yeah, he is
Shout
hooping.
out Laylo. Shout out
Yeah.
Percy.
Yeah.
Shout out Q.
Yep.
Shout out Benji, of course.
David Da
Yeah,
Vinci.
the guys, man.
Yep. Lamar Leitner. Yeah.
And shout out Off the Menu.
Oh,
Shout out
thank
off
you,
the
man.
menu
Yep.
for sure.
Thank
you.
you, thank you. We appreciate
Thank
it.
you. And then the chef special.
Lou, let's start with you, Chef Special.
Yeah. And you said like advice,
Yeah, whatever, bro. Whatever,
Recipe advice?
whatever.
man. Just
Lou's
don't,
Chef Special.
don't care what people think. I'll say like when I started, I really cared what people thought
Yeah.
of what I put out.
Yeah.
And I just kind of got to a place where I didn't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because I think to be successful, you have to be reckless, you know? You
In a
have
sense,
to be
yeah.
willing
gotta
to
fail. You
invest
gotta
in
do-
yourself
For
and
sure.
believe in yourself first and foremost.
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah.
how can I believe in what you're selling me if you don't believe it?
Absolutely.
So, yeah, just self-belief, consistency like we talked about earlier.
Yeah.
And yeah, just keep pushing.
Yes, sir.
I think the piece of advice that I could give is if you're going after something, go after it with intention.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of times, like even when you get discouraged, you just
Yeah.
gotta keep going. Just find the intention, find the
Yeah.
thing that's motivating you. Like if you lose motivation, just go back to intention. Like what is my purpose? Like just try to keep finding it. So
Yeah.
always attack stuff that you love doing or like care to do with intention, just so that you know why you're doing it.
Move with intentions, folks.
Yeah.
And don't
Yeah.
care what people say. Be reckless. Take risks. Chase your dreams. Don't be a weenie.
I'm a wiener.
Well, thank you,
For
everybody.
sure.
This is
Thank
episode
y'all.
96
96.
Off the Menu.
Podcast.
We out, baby.
Comment, like, and subscribe, please, 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 please. Play excellent, play proper, and play beautiful.
Oh, what does he say? You know I'm a Gucci gal. Or you buy me Gucci, you know I'm a Chanel
gal.
gal. Yeah.